Yo, NXT Goldrush is in New York City, and I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there for week 1, November 18. I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there. But yeah, they put out the full card for both, so I'm just gonna do. Well, I don't know if it's the full card. It is regular TV, so they might add stuff last minute. If they do, they do. It is what it is. But I'm gonna do my week 1 and week 2 prediction in one video, get it out the way, and yeah. You ready? Because I'm ready. So let's get it. I'm gonna do it in the order I think it's gonna be in. And let's obviously start with week 1. There we go. Whoops. Press the button twice. There we go. First match of the night, I believe, will be Dark State. Dark State. Dark State. Defending their tag team championships against Javon Evans and Leon Slater. I'm conflicted. I want to say Leon and Javon, but I feel like WWE, not really NXT doesn't do this as much, but WWE, like a main roster, they always do this stupid struggle mission where they cannot win the title unless there's some sort of struggle for it. So that's what's leading me to pick Dark State. And plus, Dark State just won back the titles. I don't feel like they're going to lose it just yet. And then Leon, I don't know if they want Leon holding 2 titles, but they got like mad people holding 2 titles right now. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with my head with this one. In this, because I've been going with my heart a lot, and I've been getting them wrong. So I'm gonna just go with my head. I'll pick in Dark State to win, even though I want Javon and Leon to win, and Leon Edwards, wrong sport. Leon Slater was saying some Jamaican bad words on NXT. That's hilarious. Next up, we have NXT Women's Championship match between Blake Monroe and Sol Ruca. In my Sol Ruca video, my Zaria video, really, I said that I don't believe Sol Ruca's injury is legit because of the way they were playing it out. And it looks like I was correct, unless her injury was minor and they just blew it out of proportion. But it looks like it was just a part of the storyline, which is okay. It's okay to have injuries in storylines. They used to do it back in the days. Everyone's overreacting. Why did they do it? And it's really just one person I saw overreacting about it. But anywho, I got Blake Monroe retaining. And yeah, Blake moves on. It was basically Zaria and Sol Ruca. The breakup is now about to happen. And I will talk about that more in another match. But the next match of the night, we have the Mixed Tag Team Championship for the That's what I forget which. Isn't that what Chelsea Green called it? The Tag Team Championships. We have Ethan Page and Chelsea Green taking on Joe Hendry and Thea Hale. Topside set. Let's go Sol Ruca. At first, I was going Ethan and Green, but I think I might switch to Hendry and Hale. I think Joe Hendry and Thea Hale might win. Because again, like I said, why is everybody double champ? I feel like we're gonna lose another set of double champions. I think well, then again, I don't know. Ethan might get called up, I feel like, but then he's still North American champion. But do they want Chelsea on NXT that much? I don't know. I might switch my answer. All right, I'm gonna go with Joe Hendry and Thea Hale just cause. All right. And then in the main event, we got Tatum Paxley taking on JC Jane. Obviously, I want JC Jane to win, but it's a prediction video. It's not a who do I want to win video. So when you put it in that perspective, Tatum Pax, I don't think Tatum's gonna lose that title, and obviously they're gonna have Izzy Dame eventually turn on Tatum, and Izzy's probably gonna win the title from her or whatever. That's what they should have did. Fallon should have turned on JC in a good guy way, but whatever. Tatum probably is gonna win, even though I do want JC Jane to win. Anywho, that is week 1 of my Gold Rush prediction. Now we move on to week 2. Yes, sirski. The first match is the WWE Speed Women's Championship. Zaria versus Fallon Henley in the tournament finals. Gold Rush used to be a Gold Rush tournament for a title shot. The only tournament we had for Gold Rush was this little speed tournament. It is what it is. But this is where I was talking about the Zarya Sol Ruka stuff. I believe this is where I want Fallon to win because Fallon is like one of my favorites. But I do like Zarya, and I think Zarya wins this. And this sets up the jealousy angle between Sol Ruka and Zarya. Plot twist is Zarya is the one who stays face and Sol Ruka turns on her. I'm just saying. Because she gets mad. First you lost my title, then you went off and win this title. And then what if she's like, okay, you won the title, now give it back to me. That starts the rift between Zaruka, you feel me? So that's why I got Zarya winning the speed title. Because Sol Ruka's going to be like, I never lost the title, and that's going to force them to fight. Right? Yep, there it is. Next up, we have Jackson Drake versus Super Sean Legacy for the Evolve Championship. I'm about to hold the hell out of Jackson Drake. I don't know him. I've probably seen him wrestle on NXT before. But for that simple reason, I'm picking Super Sean Legacy because I know Sean Legacy. I've seen more of Sean Legacy. So, but I think Jackson Drake been killing it. He been champ for a while. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Sean Legacy. I feel Sean Legacy should be on NXT though, like as a regular anyway. But maybe he wins this Evolve title. We start to see him more. Then we have the Women's Evolve title. We got Kendall Gray defending her championship against Lainey Reed. I feel like every single member of Fatal Influence walk out of this 2-week event without a championship. So Lainey Reed also loses. I love how Lainey Reed knows exactly how to get a title shot. She goes to the championship. She says, "Hey champ," and then she slaps him in the face and gets a title shot. But the takedown that Kendall Gray gave her immediately after that slap was kind of crazy. But yeah, I got Kendall Gray winning. I also don't think Kendall's gonna lose the title that fast. And then we have in the main event, this is crazy. I feel like they stacked the first week and then the second week kind of like not stacked. Like there's only one like real WWE match where the other, NXT match where the other is it's Evolve Championships and TNA Championships, where it's only one NXT match on week 2. And I don't think the speed title will be the main event because it's a 5-minute match. But here we got a triple threat match for the TNA Knockout World Championship. We have Xia Li, now known as Li Ying Li, taking on Jordan Grace, taking on Kalani Jordan Grace. All right, Lee is the X factor in this match. And part of me thinks she'll win because why is she randomly in this match? And the whole they just want to get the TNA title back on a TNA superstar has me, that's in the back of my head, like that might happen. I am picking Kalani Jordan. I do think Kalani will win. I don't think Jordan's gonna win back the title again. It kind of defeats the whole purpose of her signing with WWE. Their booking of Jordan Grace has been weird, actually, because especially how a lot of these stars from other places, they come in and kind of take spots, but Jordan Grace has not been doing that. She's kind of been putting a lot of the NXT girls over. She put JC Jane over, made her look good. And now she's gonna do the same. Why is it so dark? Now she's about to do the same for what's her name? Kalani Jordan. Sorry, I don't know why the line's so bad. This is a load of barnacles. How do I turn it up? I got this junk mad low. Oh, it's that button. I never pressed that button. But yeah, that's my week 2 predictions. You already know what it is. You already know what time it is. It's time for the speed round of predictions. Y'all ready? So let's start with week 1. We have Blake Monroe defending her North American Championship against Sol Ruka with Zarya. I believe Blake Monroe will win. Then we have Ethan Page and Chelsea Green defending their AAA Championship, Mixed Tag Team Championship against Joe Hendry and Thea Hale. I believe Joe Hendry and Thea Hale will win. Then we have Tatum Paxley with Izzy Dame, Nico Vance, I'm tripping, Sean Spears versus JC Jane with Fallon Henley and Lainey Reed for last chance match for the NXT Women's Championship. JC Jane loses, so I got Tatum Paxley winning. JC Jane probably gonna get called up finally. Dark State defends their tag team championship against Javon Evans and Leon Slater. I do got Dark State winning. I explained it in the other video. Click the link down there to see why I picked who I picked. That's week 1. Week 2, we have Zarya with Sol Ruka versus Fallon Henley with JC Jane and Lady Raid is a tournament final for the vacant Speed WWE Women's Championship. WWE Speed Women's Championship. I do got Zarya winning. Then we have a triple threat match for the TNA Knockouts Championship. We have Kalani Jordan versus Jordan Grace versus Lee Ying Lee, aka Xia Lee. I do have Kalani Jordan retaining. Then for the singles match for the WWE Evolve Championship, we have Jackson Drake versus Shawn Legacy. I got Shawn Legacy. And then lastly, we have the Women's Evolve Championship. We have Kendall Gray with Ren Sinclair taking on Lainey Reed with Fallon Henley and JC Jane. And I have Kendall Gray winning. And that is my Gold Rush prediction. Remember, hope you enjoyed this video. That is my WWE Gold Rush, Evolve, TNA, AAA. They all involved in Gold Rush. 2-week event at the theater in Madison Square Garden. I'm going to be there for the second week. I'm going to be there. I'm lying again. I'm lying. But yo, that's it, man. You already know what it is. Comment your predictions. Like, I'll be getting some views on this, like a couple hundred views, and then like y'all don't tell me who y'all pick. It makes me sad. On the short, I get a couple hundred views, not like on the actual video. You know, tragic. But yo, that's the end of the video. Please like, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, think about check me on Twitch as ZBlaze3, and I'm out. 1.